Good morning, class. In this is experiment number 2. In this experiment, our main object is to determine the step and impulse response for a first order and second order unity feedback system. So, our first question is, what is first order system and second order system? A first order control system is defined as a type of control system whose input output relationship is a first order differential equation, or simply, if in the denominator the maximum or highest power of S is 1, then that system is known as first order system. Like in this figure, the forward path transfer function is 1 by st and feedback is 1. So, their overall transfer function is 1 by st plus 1. Here in the denominator the power of S is 1. So, it is first order system. Here Cs is the output of the system and Rs is the test signal or input signal. Similarly, second order system. In the shown figure, the highest power of S in the denominator is 2. So, given system is a second order system. Here Cs by Rs is the transfer function, overall transfer function of the given system, that is omega n square by S square plus 2 zeta omega n S plus omega n square. Test signal. In control system, the standard test signals are 4 types: impulse signal, step signal, ramp signal and parabolic signal. These all are shown in figure. These signals are used to know the performance of the control system using time response of the output. Next is time domain specification of the system. System having systems greater than second order or higher having the time domain specification like rise time, peak time, overshoot, settling time and delay time. What is rise time? In the shown figure, the time required for the response to rise from x% to y% of its final value. In the shown figure, there are 3 types of response. The red one is for underdamped system, light green is for critical damped system and third one is for overdamped system. So, for underdamped system, the rise time value varies from 0% to 100%. For critical damped system, its value varies from 5% to 95%, and for overdamped system, its value varies from 10% to 90% of its final value. And peak time. Next one is peak time. It is the time required for the system. No, it is the time required for the response to reach the peak value for the first time. Here this point is a peak time. Overshoot. Overshoot is denoted by MP, and it is the deviation of the response. It is the deviation of the response at peak time from the final value of the response. It is in the figure, this point is the first overshoot, first maximum overshoot. This is second, and this one is the undershoot. Okay, in the given figure, the point which I shown is the first overshoot, and this one is first undershoot. This is second overshoot. The response of the settling time, the response up to the settling time, the response up to the settling time is known as the transient response, and the response after the settling time is known as the steady state response. What is settling time? It is the time required for the response to reach the steady state and stay within the specified tolerance band around its final value. Generally 2% or 5% tolerance band are used. Next is delay time. Delay time is the time required for the response to reach half of its final value, means 0 to 50% from the 0 instant. Same things like here, TD is a 0 to 50%, rise time is 0 to 95%, and TP peak time is first, when first overshoot occurs, that time is peak time. So to perform impulse response of first order system, we use impulse signal to test the first order system. Here we use first order system GS, forward path transfer function GS equal to K by here to perform impulse response of first order system, we take forward path transfer function GS equal to K by TS, where K equal to 10 and T equal to 3. So first we use CLC. It is used to clear all the previous text from the command window. Next one is clear all. It is used to delete the variables created in workspace. And the close all, it is used to close all the previous figure. After that we start write transfer function. So first we define K equal to 10, T equal to 3, numerator of the forward path transfer function equal to K as shown there, denominator equals to T and 1. It is the coefficient of S, like T is the coefficient of S to the power 1 and S to the power 0 is coefficient is 0. G equal to transfer function numerator denominator